हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब फैमिली। तो अभी मेरे साथ में RCMB के फैकल्टी यहाँ पे अवेलेबल है जिनसे मैं बात करूँगा रिगार्डिंग PGDM। सर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सर माय फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज दैट मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट आर आस्किंग मी दैट PGDM एंड MBA। सर व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन PGDM एंड MBA?
Okay, so let me start one step back. Purpose of management studies, not only in India, across the globe, it's a career-driven professional program. It is not in the typical discourse of Indian academics. When I say typical discourse, that is MA, MSc, MCom, that part. It is not. So I speak to students day in, day out. 90% of them, they join this program with the ambition that they will create their own career, right? Now, to reach that goal, that I will have a corporate career, I have two ways. One is MBA, another is PGDM. In India, there is a situation, other than university, nobody can confer you a degree. So, PGDM is diploma by its name only. Essentially, weightage wise, both are same. Both are fantastic programs for management studies. You were asking about the difference. So, as such, orientation wise, there is no difference. Okay? Difference is MBA is driven by institute. When I say institute, that is the institution. It is driven by the university. Whereas PGDM, it's more aligned to corporate, right? And if I can tell you the historical fact, the PGDM program came into existence with the idea that this program will cater to emerging Indian corporate. Indian corporate will need a lot of trained professionals. So PGDM program almost started from this vision that it will be a feeder service to Indian corporate. There is no difference as such. Only the nomenclature is different, but subjects are same. But as I said, PGDM, we take a lot of corporate feedback to revamp that, to update that, and it is little bit easier to do that.
Practical oriented.
Practical.
Yeah.
And here in this institute, when we go for MBA, we have to wait for university approval when they will come up with the changes and all. And for example, they kind of follow a pattern that every 5 years they will revise the syllabus. But in PGDM, we are autonomous. So what happens, we have the liberty and freedom to change as per the demand of the corporate. And it is more agile, more dynamic, PGDM as a program.
Sir, my second question is that, sir, most of the students are confused between sir colleges. Sir. In Bangalore, sir, there are so many colleges are available. Sir.
Right.
Okay, sir. So how can we, sir, check which college is better for the students? Sir?
Check is one thing. Check. If you say check, probably student will think that there is a checklist. They will put tick and decide. It is not. See, one thing I can tell you, it's not only about RCM Bangalore. Generally, the situation is Bangalore is a preferred destination for most of the students.
Yes.
Because the management study, what we offer here, and I am saying we, not only RCM Bangalore, campuses in Bangalore, they offer a high quality of academics, right? That is one big draw for all the students. Now, selecting the college or campus, please understand, a campus is not a building. It's not a classroom. It's not the smart board inside the classroom. Campus is the people there who are teaching, right? And how they are teaching. So in RCM Bangalore, the unique thing, I can say this is very rare in academics and in especially in management studies. Our faculty pool is very well positioned and balanced. 50% of us, including me, we are coming from corporate. I have worked for 25 years. I have worked with the second largest MNC of the world, and now I'm in academics. Another 50% they are pure academician. So this mix, it really can do well, right? Because as I said in the previous thing, management studies student, they come to build their career.
Yes, sir.
Unless you know how corporate behaves, unless you know what corporate wants, you really cannot be successful there, right? And when we are there with the corporate experience, it creates additional advantage. And I'll conclude this part in a different way. In many campuses, you will see that they are celebrating corporate week.
Yes, sir.
They're celebrating, okay, today we have a guest lecture from corporate. So, corporate is a guest in those campuses. But here in RCM Bangalore, corporate is inside the classroom. People who are teaching, they led organizations, they led teams, they showed the development path of different corporates, right? Most of them, they worked in CXO level. So that is a huge difference. Corporate we need, definitely need in campus. So to answer directly to your question, probably we can consider a few areas. Number one, ROI.
ROI first.
What ROI one campus is offering. Second, who are they teaching, right? Third, how the campus is connected to the corporate, right? This question is very much pertinent because it is directly connected to the placement. Please understand, the number of jobs we see in open market, it's only the tip of the iceberg. It's only 20%.
Yes, sir.
Rest 80%, we don't have visibility. Because that 80% is being filled by internal references with IJP, with recommendations, even personal recommendations, right? So unless you have a deep connection with corporate, you will never know about this 80%. And we have that contact. For example, my friend is now a director in Accenture, one is a president in Accenture, right? So this kind of connections really, pay well.
Yes, sir. Networking also
Yes,
helps.
it gives you a lot of visibility, and that is required. Yes.
Sir, one last question, sir, I want to ask. One strong reason for a student join RCMB Bangalore.
The quality of academics we are providing, it truly justifies the fee we are asking for. And this academics is not only about the degree. We are having a different ambition on this campus. All of us, we agree that academics is important, right? However, our focus is above and beyond that. Employment is something that everybody is looking forward. Placement, right? We make our students employable professional. That is what is required, right? So this is directly connected with the academics quality we are providing, plus all the certifications we are giving, all the training we are giving. I'll tell you, the moment a student joins management program, from that day onwards, they must think like a manager, not a student anymore. Tell me how many campus will tell this statement to you.
No.
They don't realize this,
Yes, sir.
right? Because this program, MBA and PGDM, this is not only about understanding what is marketing, what is HR, what is finance. No. This is a journey of transformation. Transformation of a student to a professional, right? And there is also a difference between placement and employability. Placement can be one time. I'm not worried about placement. On this campus, the easiest task is to get a job, right? We are more aware, we are more concerned, we are more, on that understanding that a student must be employable. Anywhere that person is going, will be eligible to get a job. That is employability. It is not one time. It is throughout the life, right? Unless that employability factor we can develop in them, they cannot see the success in career. They cannot. They will stuck with one job. We don't want that. We absolutely don't want that. You know very well that our placement history is very, very much strong. 98.5% we are offering, right? And everybody is getting a job because we don't have a magic wand that we just do like this and everybody gets a job. No, it's a number.
Yes, sir. It's depend on skilled.
Yes, the skill we are developing, right? Right. So that is a very unique point we have, that we are creating professionals out of this organization. We understand the value of academics, but we are going beyond that. Academics is fine.
Sir, I have seen then I generally a student I asked, they are telling me that mentoring session is also here available.
Oh yes. Without a mentor, it's very difficult at this stage, because see, please understand, management study is something where students are coming from a very diverse academic background. someone is coming from, liberal arts.
Yes, of course.
I have student. She was working in a government hospital because she has that qualification of BSc nursing. After 4 years, she left the job and joined MBA program with us. Why? Because she has the confidence that in this campus, she would be properly groomed. She would get a mentor who will take care of her 360-degree development so that she can be equipped for the corporate. She is leaving government job just to have a very solid, promising career in corporate. And without mentoring, I think it is very, very difficult. I'm not saying impossible, but it's quite difficult to have a promising career in corporate without mentoring. It's very much important, and we are very good in that. Our students are very happy about the mentorship program. Right? And also one statement I think I should add here. This is mostly for the parents. To my experience in this campus, most of the students, they are coming for the first time in life outside their hometown,
Yes.
outside their family, outside their known surroundings. So when they are coming here with a dream, they definitely need a person to whom they can speak. And it is not only about academics. It's about almost everything. So
Yes.
that mentor is almost shaping the personality of a I should say kid, because they are very young, when they are coming to a complete new surroundings, new
Yes,
environment.
sir.
That is very important.
So most of the students are confused between specialization also. Which specialization? How will you already know that?
It depends on the background,
Yes.
and it depends also where their interest lies. Right? But my personal suggestion, I always tell my students that first you understand. I'm not saying that you need to be expert in everything, but you understand what these specializations are offering. Because I'll tell you something. Situation is such in corporate, every role is cross-functional. Even if I am working in marketing, I should know something about even operations or maybe HR. I cannot say, for example, I'm joining a company as HR, right? I cannot say marketing. No, I don't know anything about marketing. I cannot say that. Because if I say that I don't know marketing, how am I going to recruit people? So understanding each subject is very important. And you have 1 full year to understand those functions. Then you decide. We also help. Mentor will also help. Where that person's, performance can be brilliant or can be very good. We do not realize initially because we are students, right? We have never explored that, but nobody helped us. That's why this institute is here. That's why RCMB Bangalore is unique. We are offering this through mentorship. All faculty, they will support you to understand where you can flourish, where you can develop. Right? So that is again connected to mentorship, and I think we cannot have a very ready-made solution for everybody.
Yes, sir.
Specialization can come only after deliberation, only after looking at the person or the student.
Where
Yeah.
is the interest right now?
Yes. What will make that person happy? This is very important.
Yes.
You cannot stick to a job because of only money and the glass cabin they give you. You cannot. Your interest should be in the job. Otherwise, it's not possible. So mentorship actually helps. In fact, identifying which path I should take in my career. As a student, I may have no idea on this.
Sir, in Bangalore itself, my also first time in Bangalore, I'm seeing that here more opportunities surrounding.
Of course it is. Of course it is there. Of course it is there. And it is not about your feeling. Even data is talking about it.
Of course.
So when you look at the job generation number year on year among Indian cities, so top of the list is Hyderabad and second comes Bangalore. So we may not be Hyderabad, but in Bangalore, there's a huge number of jobs being generated. And it's in a very diverse field. The understanding of Bangalore is a little bit old, that it's a Silicon Valley of India. No, it is not stuck there. We have a lot of other industries coming up here.
Of course, sir. More
Lots.
companies, more opportunities.
Yes. A huge change happening in Bangalore. I mean, already has changed. Even every day it's happening. and jobs are getting generated in a very high number and with much faster growth rate.
And I'm seeing that startup culture is and everywhere sir, in Bangalore surrounding.
Yes, startup culture is there.
Everybody even talking about startup
Definitely. See, there is a boom in investment here by big companies, and not only the established companies are coming here, even VCs are here. Even people who are having interest in investing or financing projects here, they are also here because they also look for opportunity. Right? It's not that by financing they are just helping somebody. No, it is their business. And talent. The talent pool Bangalore has, of course people will be interested to come here. Right?
Right, sir.
So I think that is from my side.
Yeah. Thank you, sir, and glad to meet you, sir.
Same here. Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.